Thank you, Sahil and Sharvani. It's been an honor to be with you guys. It's been an honor to, having a conversation, to, jump on a board, to work together, find different things from the grassroots of us, what we are about to build. So, thank you, and, glad to see you both here. So Jan 10 is actually the birth date of iCaptain.io, meaning like it's actually seeing the world. Like, coming out of the womb, which is the development part, which is the marketing part, like everything combined. So Jan 10 is when we decided to bring it up to the public, to the people who actually needs it, to the gap that we want to fulfill. So that's the date. And coming back to some downtime, what you mentioned earlier, it's actually a physical downtime, but it's not a mental downtime, because this past 10-12 days, my mind has been skyrocketed with thoughts and process, all these different things. Fear, maybe a little bit, but with this team backing up, with this team doing everything that they're supposed to, Jan 10 is the date I'm super excited for, and I'm pretty sure everyone involved in this from day one is equally excited as I am, because me alone wasn't going to be able to do it. So looking forward to Jan 10, which is just a few days away from now. Sure, that's a really good question, and thank you for this question. So iCaptain basically works as a bridge between the software and everything else when it comes to cricket. So when I say everything else, are you a league owner? Are you a league operator? Are you a franchise owner? Are you a franchise operator? If you're a player, if you're a coach, it doesn't matter who you are, as long as you're associated with cricket, it's for you. For now, if you look at the scoring part, right, there's ample amount of apps. If you want to do the live stream, or if you want to just follow the cricket news, there are so many resources that you can go to and find those information from. But bringing things together and cater it to one place, one application, I had not found them. Even to the point when we built the advertisement to go out in public just to bring the awareness, we were willing to pay a certain amount of dollars to Facebook and Instagram just so the awareness campaign goes on. But they are basically charging no money because they've not been able to find the right kind of customer for us. So that tells us the gap between iCaptain and everything else that's associated in cricket in today's date. Well, the story starts a long time ago. Born in Nepal, learned cricket there. I was sent to a hostel, and that's where I actually learned cricket. So there was there was a cricket ball that we used to make with the rubber bands. We had no money. After the exam, we used to have this cardboard which we could use as a cricket bat, as well as we didn't have money to buy cricket balls, but we used to have socks. So we used to make a cricket ball and play cricket there. So that's how the passion kind of grew. And more than the passion, the competition that there was, the nature of competition, as well as the education and the motivation it was bringing me, helping me grow, helping me see the world. So cricket has played a vital role, for me growing up. It taught me the competition. It taught me the humiliation, how to manage anger, to how to basically manage everything within the sport. So it's been an education from day one. So that's why cricket. And from that particular moment, yes, I wanted to be a player. I wanted to wear the national color no matter where I was. But growing up, it also made me realize that, hey, maybe I'm a very good manager at it than a player. So I switched my mode back in 2011-12 while I was still playing cricket. But, it made me realize there is a gap. But to find that gap, it took me about 12 years. And last 2 years, I've been working on this development part. So, yeah, so Jan 10 is what's coming up then. But it's not just Jan 10. It goes way back from where it started. As a children, I had a dream. Growing up, I kind of understood the complexity of the sport. And when it was time to manage, when it was time to do different things, I kind of was fortunate enough to see every aspect of cricket and how, not just the game, how it's being played, how it's being managed, how players are being picked, how they are being drafted. You know, what kind of stats do you want to see? What kind of team do you need to win? What kind of tournament that we are going to play? What kind of magnitude this tournament holds, right? So these are the things that I was exposed to from a very young age. I would say when I was 18, 19, I kind of jumped into semi-pro. For the last 6-7 years, I've been working with a lot of pro athletes, franchise owners, investors, leagues all around the world, like, you know, biggest to the smallest. You know, I've been involved, and I've been an advisor, I've been a fan, I've been a friend of somebody who is operating this. So I've always wanted to get closer, just try to find a different way, just a narrow way, a whole, like, how do I get in to understand the aspect of what he is doing, what she is doing, or how this team is being operated. So seeing all these things, and to be honest with you, investing into franchise and losing about $600,000 to $800,000. I turned 34 less than a month ago. So in this time span, I've spent about $600,000 to $800,000, which I could have easily saved if I had the app like this, or if I had the management tool like this, just to analyze to see where I am, what needs to be done, how do I get better. And then I realized 2 years ago, after playing one of the tournaments, and I just came back and I sat down and I thought, like, what did I do? Why am I losing all the money? And, like, you know, why are the leagues giving all the examples of different leagues, different teams? This is how the, you know, the revenue will follow in. This is how the revenue will follow out. All these things, right? And then I put myself in the middle to see, like, where am I? And why is this happening to me? And then I realized there are so many people like me, they're on the same page. Because I did speak with people all over the world, you name it, Australia, New Zealand, India, Nepal, United States, Canada, England, all these places. Been fortunate enough to know people in this domain from these particular countries individually, kind of helped me understand, hey, there's a huge gap that needs to be filled. So let's say, for example, Sahil, if you want to watch a cricket game, you can simply download the app. As long as you have a smartphone and the internet, maybe a little bit of money, right? You can watch it from anywhere. If you just want to follow cricket score, you can do it. Download the free app, like, you can do it. If you're a player and if you have a smaller league, or you're playing in a league, any friendly game, if you just want to score for that game digitally, you have ample number of applications that allows you to do so. But to manage everything, to cater everything, to manage the player's contract, their airline ticket, their rentals, their stay, manage the entire operation in the tournament, hire coaches, bring them in, have them write reviews, give them the task automated, basically eventually add accountability to each and every individual, whether you're a player, whether you're a coach, whether you're a general manager or the franchise owner, league operator, just name it, from here to here. It's for everyone, and it adds accountability. That's what iCaptain does to help get better, no matter who you are.